Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Chris. Welcome to my channel. This is Beauty MC Squared. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I achieve this beautiful makeup look. So let's do this. The key to a flawless application is a clean canvas. Make sure your face is clean and well hydrated with the moisturizer of your choice. But make sure you use a moisturizer that is best for your skin type. Now share on your skin primer. This will allow your makeup to apply on smoothly and should help fill in any fine line or creases. The primer that I'm using has a mattifying agent in its formulation. That means that this product will help lock in any of the moisturizers you apply to your face, as well as block out any oil breakouts throughout the day from your skin or your makeup. After I filled in the brows, I applied a thin layer of concealer all over the entire lid space. I did this step using a fluffy brush because it allowed a far more even and easier application. I also used the concealer to clean up the shape around the brow bone area, and that's just for a sharper, more crisp look. Apply a cream colored eyeshadow into the highest point of the brow bone area and sweep that color downward. Next, apply a mid-tone warm brown color into the area slightly above the crease. With a fluffy crease brush, use soft, sweeping windshield wiper motions to complete this step. To add depth, blend in a deep coffee-colored eyeshadow into the crease area. Softly blend this color into the transition color and blur out any harsh lines. Next, apply a cream eyeshadow base that will really allow your lids to pop. For this look, I used a black colored eye crayon and applied it all over the mobile lid. Blend well. In the inner tear duct area, I'm packing on this ice smoky peach color, and I'm packing it really heavily. Next, I'm blending in a duochrome pigment. It is mostly brown and blue. It's a really beautiful color. So make sure that you blend that really, really well so that the colors kind of blend into each other. And to end off the outer corner of the crease or the lid area, I just added a bluish green eyeshadow. Now I went back into that coffee brown eyeshadow and defined the crease even more so. And that's going to bring out the blue in that duochrome pigment that I used in the middle area. Use a crease brush to softly add that color and clean up any fallout. Next, I'm going to apply a foundation color, and I'm just sweeping it gently onto the skin. The way that I applied this foundation, this is a liquid foundation, and I'm using a foundation brush, but I kind of thinned out the coverage by using additional moisturizers. We want to have that fresh, dewy look to the skin, so we're not going to do anything super heavy. The coverage is really coming into the concealer part, which I just used alone. This is a heavy duty concealer, excuse me, and it provides any additional coverage that I need. This concealer is about a half shade lighter than her natural skin tone, and as you can see, I'm packing that in the areas where there is need for a little bit more coverage. She has dark circles under the eyes. Now for the contouring color, I'm using a shade that is about 2 shades darker than her natural skin tone, but I'm still using that foundation brush, and I'm using a really, really light hand and just softly reshaping her face. Using a wet beauty blender, I am just blending out any harsh lines and kind of melding all those colors together. Using a beauty blender that is slightly damp is going to also mimic very clean, fresh skin, so you want to do that. Now I'm going to highlight the area using a yellow colored, not really yellow colored, but it's quite light concealer. And as you can see, I'm applying it really just to the high points and high planes of her areas where I want to just make it look more pronounced. I'm not putting it all the way under her eyes. I just swiped it right above the high planes of her cheeks, down the bridge of her nose, the center of her forehead, on her chin, you know, all those little areas where you want it to be like pronounced more. And once again, using that beauty blender, I am blending it out. Now I am setting the under eye area and all the areas that I highlighted with a translucent powder. And then I am rimming out her waterline and smudging out that color using the brown eyeshadow. That's going to give you that nice soft smoky look. Next, I'm sweeping on the transitional color onto her contour areas. And really depends on the type of product that you're using, whether you're going to do a hard line or a soft line. And it also really depends on your hand stroke. So you have to be very light on your hands when you do this. Now, as I'm sweeping off all that light powder, I'm also applying her natural face powder to help me swipe it off. That's going to bring more depth to that light color, because although most translucent powders are supposed to be invisible, it does leave a white cast. So I find that adding your face powder to the wiping off method is going to diminish that white cast look. Now, as you can see, I'm going back into that transitional color and I'm contouring the areas around the bridge of the nose, starting really from the inner part of the brow bone area down the bridge of the nose. And now I am swiping on a warm bronzer, and we're going to just warm up her cheeks and prepare her cheeks for her beautiful peachy cheek color. Notice the motions and movements that I'm using as I apply these products. It's, like I said before, it's really all about like your stroke, how light your hand is. The products are going to, go there. It's going to apply. If you're using quality products, it's going to show up. So don't be afraid that you're using too much makeup. It's really about the pressure that you apply on the skin. Now I'm popping on the lashes, and I'm using some of my favorite lashes that I use on almost all of my clients, unless there's something super dramatic going on. And these are just simple wispy lashes. They're pretty long. My client here has very beautiful eyes, so I just wanted to accentuate it more and make them look even more big and doughy. And just right over the lash band, I'm just using a liquid eyeliner, and that's just to hide the band a little bit better. We're not going to concentrate on a line. We're just going to define the lash line. And in defining that lash line, we are going to coat the top and bottom lashes with a super black mascara. So that's what we're doing. And onto the lips, I'm using a really warm lip liner. And this is a beautiful creamy lip color. I think it's a beautiful tone to her lips, or a tone to her skin. And I'm just really lining her lips, softly defining her lips. On the lower part of her lips, I'm leaving the very middle of the bottom lip bare, because we're going to use this lip color that I mixed together, and we're just going to blend out the lines anyway. So that's going to make her lips look even more pouty. Make sure that you apply any lip color fairly evenly using a lip brush. I find that whether it's a lipstick, a lip gloss, or this kind of product that I'm using a lip brush is probably the best way to apply a very beautiful even coat. So that's what we're doing right here. And after it's all said and done, I finished off the face with one more once over using her regular face powder. We're just swiping it and we're tying everything together, and that is the completed look. Beautiful glowing skin, natural definition and contour, very prominent eyes. I mean, the eyes are the feature, and kissable pouty lips, and all on this beautiful face. Like, I love this chick's face, and she's a really sweet girl. So I hope that you guys learned a lot from it. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you want to see more tutorials like this, make sure you comment below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, and like my Facebook page. It's Makeup by Miss Chris. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up this video, share, do whatever you need to do. I'll see you in the next video.